Okay then, so this is a real thing that exists. I really wanted to like Saint Young Men. And sure, when placed on a spectrum of overall enjoyment, it would lean towards a generally positive side. But considering how the premise is that Jesus and Buddha have a vacation in a shitty Japanese apartment, I can't help but feel disappointed. The potential for comedy that the setup promised was astounding, yet there is a clear lack of jokes in this film. Japanese comedy relies heavily on the straight man, which is fine. It's a tried and true formula that can definitely be funny. Sometimes the reaction is funnier than the action itself. The issue with Saint Young Men is that everyone is a straight man. Something that the real Jesus probably would have liked. The main characters are supposed to be virtuous people, so obviously they can't be the same group of goofballs that you find in other anime comedies. And everyone else is the straight man to the unintentional shenanigans they accidentally create. Funny events happen because our characters are there, but their personalities are never the cause of it. I can't help but picture a series like Prison School where, once again, everyone is a straight man. Except, here, because everyone's perverted and stupid, the scenarios are taking seriously whether or not tits or ass is better. In Saint Young Men, Buddha is throwing a surprise party for Jesus. If that premise amuses you currently, how about now that they've replaced our names with some weeb shit? Do you care? No, not really, and that's kind of the problem. Jesus and Buddha could have easily been replaced by any random foreigner and the series would probably function the same for the most part. The religious figure's inclusion is entirely for shock value and nothing else, and once that shock wears off, it's a kind of okay, unfunny comedy that you watch to the end because, I mean, why not? It's not bad, just entirely forgettable. That's not to say that there isn't the occasional funny scenario. The conversation that Jesus had with the Yakuza, drawing parallels to both of their lives, is a genuinely great moment for both characters involved that wouldn't have been hilarious if it wasn't specifically Jesus talking to him. These moments simply happened way too rarely to justify an hour-and-a-half long film. If they adjusted the reels so that there was more OVAs instead of the one movie, then I think it would lead to a much better end result. 6 out of 10. This video is the fourth in a series of daily uploads where I review some movies I missed over the last decade, in the hopes of making the ultimate anime of the decade list. If you have any suggestions for any anime, film or TV, released from 2011 to 2020, please tell me in the comments. I want to find out about it now as opposed to after I make the big ass video. Also, I'm going to say some cringy sellout shit, and tomorrow's video is Giovanni's Island if you want to watch it in advance. See you then.